So I get this question all the time. Today we're going to talk about what you can get here in Central Florida for $1 million. That's coming up next. Stick around. Hey everyone, it's Matt here once again with the Matt Allen Real Estate Team. Thank you for taking time to watch this video. If you're new to our station, as I always say, if you can hit that like and subscribe button, it really helps to grow my channel. It also helps to push my information out to those that may not have a good understanding of the real estate market, whether they're buying or selling. The information is specific here to Central Florida, but the concepts can be used anywhere throughout pretty much the United States. Today is a question I get all the time. Matt, what can I get for this dollar amount? Or what can I get for that dollar amount? Today, we're going to answer that. I'm going to actually bring you inside of the MLS. We're going to pick a price point of $1 million to maybe $1.5 million, $1.5 million, just to see what you can get for your money. And I will warn you, spoiler alert, what you can get today for $1 million is not what you could get even a year and a half, 2 years ago. But we'll look at some of the property on the east side of town, west side of town, maybe downtown, and some of the other areas in between. And we'll kind of take a look at, what areas might be you can get more of a house for the money versus more of a quality house or a new construction or something like that. So we're going to kind of maybe go off script a little bit and take a look and wander through the MLS, see what we can find. Without further delay, let's get into it. If you do have questions, though, feel free to hit me up with some of those questions. I'm glad to answer them anytime. You can always reach me directly. My number is 321-228-5555. I know people think that's just a rogue or a robo number. It's actually my cell phone, so you can always reach me on that. Let's get into it. All right, you guys. So I'm on the map here of Central Florida. This is inside of our MLS system. And obviously, as we talked about in the last video, inventory is up. That's what all those little green buttons are throughout Central Florida. Now, what I did was did a criteria of 1 million and 1,000,005. I think I'm going to reduce that to 1,250 and see what comes up there. Maybe a little less. Still a lot of houses. What I'm going to do is start picking houses based on the map in different areas. I always like to start in Windermere because that is an area that is known for higher end luxury homes. Here's one right in downtown Windermere. I'm going to pull that one up just to kind of get a gauge of what it is. And this is Wild Myrtle Court. This is 1.2 million. It's been on the market 100 days. I'm going to pull up some pictures so you can see what you get for $1 million. So it's right close by to the chain of lakes. If you're not familiar, the Windermere chain of lakes is 11 lakes in the chain, and they're all interconnected. So if you're boating on Lake Butler, you can actually go all the way around to, you'll go through this lake and then veer through that lake and all the way out. 11 lakes. It's a highly sought after area. This lake frontage starts right around like the 1.8 to 2 million and can go, you name it. Sky's the limit for how high you can go. But this house is not lake frontage, but it does look like it's got a pretty good size lot. Pretty basic design, a little updated. The things we always look at when we're looking at listings is how old is the roof? And again, that's not something we used to do, but it's becoming a real important factor. Just because roofing has become more expensive and insurance is becoming extremely hard to get without a fairly new roof. Looks like some updates in the kitchen area. Got a pool and a big yard. So that's kind of what you get. Let me just see real quick what the size of this house is. It is it's a 2,900 square foot house. Not huge. It's a 5-bedroom, 3-bath, which is a lot of bedrooms for that square footage. Let's take a look in downtown. I'm gonna let's see. This is gonna be the 32803 areas. Let's take a look at this. This is for 1,169,000. Okay, so this is a single family home, 5 bedroom, 4 bath, and this is that modern look. I would guess this has got to be a newer house, 2024. Um, Gonna take a look through the pictures of the house. Yeah, it's gonna have all those modern designs to it. Obviously, the outside's a clear picture of what kind of house it is. It's the very modern. Gonna have a lot of that slat work to it. Slat work. um, Modern kitchen countertops, exotic granites. Looks like open shelving. More of that slat work. Um, Great looking house. Beautiful bathroom. Open style with the soaker tub. Large shower. That was a rain shower. You got the little rain over here. So, um, pretty decent house. I don't know whether that's LVP flooring or engineered wood. My guess is LVP. I'd have to read through the description. But some nice finishes on this house. Looks like they've done some nice finishes. It does again have a good size yard, which is rare in the downtown area. And then you've got a second floor patio, which is nice. I don't think this one has a pool. Yeah, but it's got a good size yard, 2 air conditioners. Let's see what the square footage is of this one. Yeah, so this one's a little bigger. It's 3,749 square foot. It's a 5 bedroom, so it's a good size house. Let's go back to the map here real quick. We're gonna go a little north. I'm gonna show you as you get out of Orlando. We're gonna go up here a little ways. Let's say we go to. Let's go here. This should be Longwood. So let's see, Longwood. You're gonna get a 4,200 square foot house, and it's 1,100,000. So it's the lowest price we've looked at right now. Been on the market. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but take a look at days on market. You're already at 147 days. This is a pretty good size home on a really good size lot. I can tell right now the roof probably is a little older. The house is a little older. You can tell it hasn't been updated quite a lot. You've got the dark woods. You've got a bar area here. So the trade off obviously is you can get a bigger house a little further north, but this particular one, and these are random, keep in mind I'm just pulling random listings. You've got a good sized pool. That's travertine looks like. So I'm going to go one more time down here to the southwest side. This is an area I do a lot of work with, and I am going to pull up 32836 is a Parkview Reserve. This is a brand new community. Um, Location wise is okay, but it's probably not the most ideal. But this is one of the prime areas, very close to shopping, very close to restaurants. It's called the Dr. Phillips area. If you're not familiar, this is an area of huge growth. I actually live in the area, so I probably know the most about this area. So this is a 4-4. It's 3,080 square feet, brand new. I want to say it is Pulte Homes that builds it. Let's take a look at these. Are obviously models, so it's under construction right now. Let's take a look at the floor plan real quick. Got a 2-car garage, a little covered lanai. Now these are not going to come with pools, um, but good size. They're decent size. Owner suite bedroom, and then you're going to have. Now remember, these are pictures from the builder, so they're going to be just a tad upgraded than what you may get out of the box in some of these new construction communities. So that's just a small taste of what you can get here in Central Florida in the million to $1,250,000-ish range. I can do this in any range. If you guys have specific price ranges or areas that you would love for me to search for you, I'm more than happy to do that. I do that pretty much all day. looking for my buyers to find the right property for them. I hope you found this helpful at least. And if you do have questions, drop them down below. I appreciate your time and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye bye.